got some more mooch?
Nah, I can't get any money.
How can you? No.
Diving pool, which has something like 250,000 gallons, and a teaching pool, which has a capacity of something like 50,000 gallons.
And what does that all add up to about?
That's about 600,000 gallons.
How often do you change the water in these pools?
So far it has been about once a year. It really depends on when we close down, and as you know, we tend to try and keep the pool open as much as possible so as the public can come whenever they want. We have been in the habit recently of closing for a week in January, which is our quietest period, and during that time we will empty the pools, patch up any cracks in the tiles, any small holes that require filling in, and other maintenance work.
Do you filter this, all pools almost every day?
Yes, this is most important, that the water must be kept clean and sparkling and obviously hygienic. These conditions are controlled by the Environmental Health Department, who will come in regularly without warning and take samples of the pool water. And I'm very pleased to say that we haven't fallen down once.
What's the procedure from coming in from the showers, actually getting changed and then actually coming into the pool?
Yes, well, the procedure is fairly simple in as much that the bathers come into the changing rooms and are given a key for their locker. The key is then contained in the band, which they put on their wrist, and they pass through the shower rooms, and we do insist that all our bathers have a shower before they enter the pool water. There's soap provided for that purpose, and then they are free to enter through the foot bath into the pools, whichever one they prefer. However, at this stage, I would take the opportunity of mentioning that it is not a good policy for bathers to dive into the shallow end of a pool. It is always possible that you might go in too steeply and you could bang your head on the bottom. So in the shallow ends of a pool, I would strongly recommend jump in by all means, but don't dive.
Have you ever had any famous people come into the Commonwealth Pool?
Oh yes, over the past few years we've had quite a number of famous personalities, including royalty. In fact, only recently I had the opportunity of having a chat with 007 himself, the original James Bond, Sean Connery.
Have you ever had what parts of the royal family you had?
Well, quite a number of them have been here. The Queen has been here, Princess Anne has been here, Prince Charles has been here.
Did any of them go swimming?
No, strange to say they didn't go swimming.
Right, thanks very much, Mr. Thomson.
It's a pleasure, Kenneth. Thank you.
Who said, get out of line, I can hear what people say.
Morning. How many lifeguards are actually on duty here?
Well, we have about 5 in the morning and 6 in the afternoon because it's a lot busier in the afternoon than what it is in the morning.
How many attendants are in each pool?
Well, we have 1 in the diving pool, 1 in the teaching pool, and 1, well, normally 2, depending on how busy it is again, on the main pool for the swimmers.
What did you have to do to become a lifesaver?
Well, you have to take courses run by the Royal Lifesaving Society, and you get your bronze medallion, which can you can become a lifeguard after you have your bronze medallion, but you have to take certain courses which are run by these people.
Have you ever had any experience of having to life-save anybody?
Yeah, a couple of times I've had to go in, drag somebody out who maybe swallowed some water or just sort of got tired, you know, couldn't reach the side.
Right, thanks very much.
Okay.
Get up.
You stopping?
No.
You stopped? You still shooting? Shoot.
Here's number 3. Thanks, that's a cracker. That was a beauty.
Is that one of your lads?
Switch off.
Switch off.
Hello, Margaret.
Hello.
How often do you come to this pool?
Once a week,
And what do you think about this pool? Why do you come here?
because of the facilities for the wee ones, and it's heated in the depth of water.
And what do you do with your other children while you're
We
swimming?
have lobster pots, sort of baskets for putting the babies in, and there's the wee one there.
Right, thanks very much.
Okay.
Hello, this is Saturday afternoon at 12:15, and you can see it's full with loads of children. We've just got 3 of them to see what they like about the Commonwealth Pool. Oh, what's your names?
Brian McGovern, and I like the Commonwealth Pool because to dive with diving board and swim around.
My name's Robert McVicker. I like the Commonwealth Pool for the pool when it's big enough to swim in. You've got plenty of room on a Saturday.
My name's Ron Scott, and I like it because there's a diving pool and there's a big pool and there's a wee baby pool.
You've learned how to swim better since you came here.
Yes.
I learned to swim here.
I couldn't swim. I learned how to swim here. Then I learned to do the diving board to run dive here. You know, me as well.
What do you like best about the whole pool?
Diving boards and the big pool. The wee pool because it's warm.
Same with me. I like the big pool and the diving pool. I like the big pool when they just come out of the diving pool.
I like the diving pool the best.
How high can you do in the diving boards?
I can only do the first. I tried the second today, but we didn't do it so good. I'm not going to try it till
The first,
Monday.
but we've got to try the second.
I done the first and I done the second today, and
Right, thanks.
How can we do that?
Well, just a short move. Hello. Why do you come to the Commonwealth Pool?
Well, I come for some exercise. It's the only exercise I get all week coming to the pool. And feel nice and refreshed after, after a game of football. It's quite refreshing. I'm not really good at any other sport, so I enjoy the swimming.
Why do you like this pool?
Well, it's nice and big, and you can swim around without bumping into anybody else, like some of the smaller pools, like the there's the Warrender pool, which is a lot smaller, so here you can swim around and get a lot more space to swim.
Do you use the diving pools as well?
No.
Do you use any other facilities that are in use here?
Well, yes, the sauna. Go to the sauna now and again. It's quite good. They've got these wooden compartments with a very high temperature. It is very hot and dry, and this is supposed to tone up your skin. And then there's a solarium as well where you can get good suntan.
Makes you feel a lot fresher after a week's work.
Well, yes, it's quite refreshing.
Right, thanks very much. Here we have 2 of the locals going up the steps, as you can see, coming up to the top. They've reached the top now, and they'll now line up to see if they can take the dive. They're looking over. See, there's no one below them. He's sitting, must be a sitting dive. Here he goes, look at that. Oh. Here he comes out of the pool. Now the second one is lining up. He moves further back. He's thinking, off he goes. Now. Nope. Lining up. He's just getting himself ready. Make sure the pool's clear. This is it this time. Off he goes. 2 somersaults, straight dive right into the pool. What a dive. Now we're having our last look at the Commonwealth Pool. Here's the main pool. As you can see, is fairly packed. Down at the bottom end, there's about 2,000 people here at the moment. And that's a good thing for Edinburgh. It's been a great pleasure being here, and I must thank all the management for letting us in.
Turn back and forward a couple of times, very slowly. You can leave it playing on one section if you like for a while.
Yeah, I'm just watching somebody in particular there.
Remember to move it very slowly. Half that speed, that's it. Now if you lift up, you can go right to the other end of the pool.
That we're fine there, I think. Be enough there.
Okay, all you do is pull the trigger again and it stops. You can let go now, but it'll stay on until you pull it again. If you slip your hand forward, you can try to zoom while you're recording. Now it's just down onto, that's it. Remember to change the focus as you go along.